Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Project Minty. So, if you guys have been following Instagram, we are officially legal on the E36. So we actually have our title, we have our inspection, and we have our new plates. Took a little while, we had some issues with the title, but it is a clean blue title, but we just had issues with who signed the title. But we got that all straightened out, and we are good to go. We have put in our back panel is back in, but as you can tell, we are missing some things. So we have taken the mirrors off, because we are fixing and painting the bases of the mirror because they started to peel. Right now we're not going to do, I have a set of M3 mirrors for this one that I took off to put the ACS mirrors on, but I'm not 100% sold on putting them on this one and painting them because I like to have those for those since they match VIN numbers and stuff. If we can find another set, maybe, but for now we're going to touch up the ones we have so they look a little bit better. And then we are going to go through and we are going to clean up the exterior of this car so that we can get this thing looking as fresh as it is supposed to be, or how it is. It's so minty clean. But let's get the mirrors and I'll show you what we've done so far. So what we've done is we've taped off all the mirrors, all the innards, the glass, everything, and we've sanded all the bases. So our next step is to prime everything. You can see that is how much stuff came off that side. This side wasn't too bad, but we got to get this stuff starting to look a lot better. So we've hung them. We've got our first layer of primer on them, and once they're dry, we will scuff them up, sand them a little bit, and recoat them, and then paint them black. Also, if you didn't notice, guys, we painted the house green. That's why I haven't done a video lately. We repainted our house from blue to green. We also decorated for Halloween already. And you can see all the garage again is filled with Halloween stuff, so it makes it almost damn near impossible to get in and out or work on anything. But one of our videos, I promise you guys, coming up is getting the garage completely cleaned out and doing all the stuff I need to do, which is like pull down the rest of the ceiling, deck a bunch of it so I can put a bunch of this storage stuff up there and get it off the ground. But let's wait and we'll get these coated. Okay, we are coated. We got our paint and we are about to spray our black. So let's get to it. I'm working on some last minute things, checking over all our suspension stuff and engine stuff to make sure that we are good to go to drive it tomorrow to work. So let's get to spraying and then back to checking. So while we wait for the first coat of black to dry, we are going to clay bar this first fender to see kind of, you can see it's a nice fender and it's got some shine to it, but let's see what kind of contaminants are in it with the clay bar. So we have our last coat of black. The lens is still all messed up. Last coat of black on there. Looks fantastic. Looks super shiny. So we're gonna let this dry, and then we will tape them. Get them put on once they dry. But we've gone through the motor. We've made sure everything is double tight. Make sure everything's on and good to go. And I started clay barring this fender, and as you can see, this is coming out freaking perfect. there's like no blemishes at all. So we're looking good. So we got ourselves a little friend who likes to hang out with us. Little possum. He's a baby possum. Hi, Bug. There he is. I don't know if you can see him behind the bike tire. There he is. Hi. Hi. Hi, buddy. You hanging out with us? Cool. Letting these dry still. And trying to get them to where I can put them back on the car tonight, but we'll see. Well, the mirrors are on. The bases look fantastic. They look way better than what they did before. Now the rest of the trim needs to be brought up to par to match that, but we are done for the night. Tomorrow we ride. We drive it to work. So we're gonna take this thing to work and we are going to give it just the normal traffic stop, go, check, see how everything works, how the new suspension feels, all of that. So yeah, see you tomorrow. So as you can see, we are in the E36 today and we are headed to work. It's Friday. So we are gonna take this car since we don't have much to do today other than drive to the office. So we are gonna run this car and see how the suspension, the wheels, everything kind of come together. Because we have a short drive. We only live like 2 miles away from work, so won't be too bad of a thing. But we are good to go. So let's see how this does. So we made it with no issues. We're here. All our gauges and stuff are good. I'm waiting to see if the check engine light comes back. I think one of the main issues with that one was the alternator, but I'm waiting to see. But our temperature is, you know, a little bit on the cold side. Half tank gas. We filled it up. Well, we filled it up. We put gas in it. Put some premium in it. Yeah, so we're here. That's it. We're gonna drive it back home and hopefully it nothing goes wrong. But we should be good. So guys, have been driving the car all day. Went to a few meetings. Trying to see, I had it earlier. Our mileage came back for a second there earlier today. 58,200 miles. So really low miles on this car. Yeah, no, 85. 85, not 58. 58 would be awesome. 85,200 miles. And the car's been driving fantastically. Have had no problems whatsoever. And this thing is riding so smooth. We have a creak. Hang on. I have to log out of the parking space. We have a creak. We do have a creak in the front left suspension, but I think that just needs some adjustment, and we also have not replaced the sway bar link that is bad on this side, and I think that is a problem. Sway bar links are super easy to swap out. We will do that when we put our new wheels and tires on. When we jack it up, take the wheels off, we'll replace the sway bar links. But guys, this car is riding great. Suspension feels absolutely amazing. It compares to the BC's in ride quality. I have them set to soft in the front right now. They're still hard in the back, but I need to change them to hard. I mean, soft in the rear, just so we can see how this thing rides, but it rides good, sits low, and I'm really not used to this car being so freaking small. I forgot how small the E36 is. Even next to like a modern day sedan, the car is teeny, tiny. So there's that. But we're headed home. We are gonna try to get our wheels and tires mounted this weekend, and if the weather permits us, which it's raining in, well, clear there, but raining behind us, typical Texas, should be able to detail the car this weekend, so stay tuned.